One of the things that I love about the Christmas holiday season is that there are so many traditions and family favorites, particularly foods that come out at this time of the year. And in our family, one of our family favorites is the Texas sheet cake. But since I'm hosting a cookie swap tomorrow, I thought I would switch it up a bit, and instead of making a Texas sheet cake, I would make Texas sheet cake cookies. So if you want to see how quick and easy it is to make Texas sheet cake cookies, keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women to make wise home health and beauty decisions. So if you want to learn more about running a household, subscribe. Or if you want to see reviews about products that can benefit you in your home, subscribe. Because I do videos about those topics all the time. But definitely hit that subscribe button and tap that little bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And check out the show notes in the description box below, because that's where I will link my favorite housekeeping and gardening solutions. Okay, let's jump into it. Tammy Roberts and Bum Bees DIY are hosting a Christmas traditions and custom desserts challenge. And what these two lovely ladies wanted us to do was to share with you one of the desserts that are traditional for our family at this time of the year, or a family favorites. And one of our family favorites is the Texas sheet cake. And since I'm having a cookie swap tomorrow, I thought instead of Texas sheet cake, I would switch it up and make Texas sheet cookies. And the recipe is so quick and so easy, and the cookies are so moist and so good, they make you want to smack your mama. So for this super quick and easy recipe, you need just a very few things. A box of chocolate cake mix. And since I don't have chocolate, I have yellow, I'm going to make it chocolate by adding 4 tablespoons of cocoa, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. Dump the cake mix into the bowl. Dump the cocoa powder into the bowl. And let's just mix that up. That's what it's looking like now, and I've got to get it all mixed together. And I might not have put my apron on for such a quick and easy recipe, but since I was dealing with the chocolate powder, or I should say the cocoa powder, I didn't want to risk getting cocoa powder on my white shirt. Besides, one day I cooked and I didn't wear an apron, and one of my viewers said, like, "What, no apron today?" I'm like, oh, well, I guess my viewers have come to expect me to wear an apron. So now I have chocolate cake mix. I'm going to add the 1/3 cup of oil. Whisk together the 2 eggs. Now I'll add the eggs. Now let's stir it up. And the dough's going to be thick. I just love the smell of the dough. So the dough does get very thick. Here, I'll let you take a look. See how thick that is? So now we'll drop the cookies on a parchment-lined baking sheet. Each scoop is about a tablespoon. Now we'll pop these in the oven for about 7 or 8 minutes. So now the oven is set for 350. I had it preheating while I was whipping up the cookie batter. So 7 or 8 minutes in the oven, and then we'll get them out. In the meantime, I'll whip up the frosting. There's the timer. So let's get these out. Look at those. I think they look pretty darn good. We'll let them sit here for about 5 minutes. And then we'll get them iced. Now to make the frosting, we need 1/2 cup of butter, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, 3 tablespoons of milk, and 2½ cups of confectioner's sugar. And we'll mix these first 3 ingredients together over at the stove, and then once those have kind of melted and melded together, then we'll add the powdered sugar. So let's get that going. 1/2 cup butter, 3 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. And we'll whisk this together. Okay, so now this chocolate mixture is smooth. See that? So now that the chocolate mixture is smooth, I will add in the powdered sugar. And whisk that until smooth, only I'm using a spoon. This makes for the most chocolatey frosting. So rich. I love it. Let me see what that's looking like. And then we'll want to frost those cookies while they're still warm. And whereas often I will like to put pecans on the top, since we've got several people with nut allergies coming over for the cookie swap, I'm not going to add that today. But they are still delicious without it. So I took the cookies off the parchment paper and put them on a baking rack and set that rack on top of the cookie sheet. And now I'm going to put the frosting on the cookies. And you want to frost the cookies while they're warm. So whereas I stirred it with the spoon to get it mixed together, I did have to switch over to whisking it to make sure all the ingredients were in there. So now let's pour. And you just want to make sure that all the cookies are very well covered. And one of the traditions that I loved when I was a little girl is that we would get to lick the bowl or lick the beaters or lick the spoon. I'm not 6, but this is still pretty good. And since the cookies are still warm, you need to let them sit for about 10 minutes so they can cool off. That allows the frosting to set. Before I forget, Let me take this opportunity to thank Tammy Roberts and Bum Bees DIY for hosting this challenge. It was a lot of fun just figuring out what cookie to cook tonight as my dessert for the cookie swap tomorrow, because I did want to try something different and I had the opportunity to do that. So here's my question for you. Did you realize how quick and easy it would actually be? Tell me in the comments section below. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children. I've managed a home for more than 45 years, and I'm a nurse by profession. So if you want to learn more about running a household, cooking and cleaning and laundry and health and beauty, subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Nice and chocolatey. Moist. Delicious.